What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the House of Wrinkles, bringing you the how-to for English Bulldogs and other canine tips and tricks. So today we're going to be talking about scammers. We're going to try to give you a couple tips and tricks on how to avoid being scammed whenever you're making your next purchase. So you guys stay tuned. First, I want to welcome you to the channel. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We try to put out a video every Sunday night. Also, we have Way Too Cute Wednesdays. Every Wednesday night, we feature a short, unedited video of one of our babies, or hopefully one of your babies. If you like more details, it'll be in the description below. All right, like I said, I'm going to try to help you to avoid being scammed from making your next purchase of your English Bulldog or any dog that you're out there. Unfortunately, the world that we're living in, there's a bunch of sorry lowlifes out there, and I'm just throwing that flat out there. It really makes me mad how somebody wants to sit around and try to steal other people's money and won't get up off their lazy rear ends and go to work. It just really ticks me off. But anyways, besides that, all right, so you're ready to make your purchase of a new baby, whether it be English Bulldog or anything. If you're on Facebook, there are multiple groups that you can join, whether it be English Bulldog, Labrador, German Shepherd, anything. I would start there. But with that being said, there's a lot of scammers on Facebook also. And Facebook is very good about trying to keep up and verify, but these people out here, it's their profession. They know how to get around things. So the first thing you want to do is verify their profile. Make sure that they didn't just create that Facebook profile last week. And the best way to tell is if you get on there and look through the page. Hey, be nosy. I mean, dive into it, because we're talking about potentially a lot of money that you could just be throwing away. So you want to check the profile of these people. Chances are Facebook has already flagged their primary account as being scammers. So what they've done is gone and created another one. So first, start off there. Start just stalking the mess out of them. Look through there, verify everything. Look if you can see anyone that has tagged them in pictures of previous puppies. I mean, just get in there and really dig in deep. The next thing you could do would be just ask them, say, hey, can I call you? And make sure you're talking to a real person, you know. A lot of times you can tell by the tone of their voice if it's even legit or not. I would not recommend just texting back and forth. You could be texting anyone. And I know a lot of this is just common sense, but I want everyone to be very, very careful out there. I hate hearing the stories about people being scammed. I've even heard of some where the buyers went all the way as far as getting to the airport to receive their puppy. Paid all the money, and they were at the airport. They never showed up. It was just a scammer. And it tears me up for people to be taken advantage of. With all that aside, you can ask the breeder if they will to get a piece of paper and to write your name on it and put the paper along with the puppy and take a picture. That way you've got the puppy and the paper. It's something they had to do. I know they can Photoshop it, but some of them don't even want to go through the hassle of doing that. So if they're not even willing to do that, I would just move on. Another thing you can do is just actually Google. So I would just Google the individual's name or their business name to see if maybe they've been reported at some time as a scammer. One thing you can look for is if they have a bunch of different pictures of different puppies in completely different backgrounds, like in a kitchen or in a yard, then a different one in a driveway, you know, just all kinds of different locations. That's one thing that kind of throws up a flag. That looks like they may have stolen some photos. Not to say that they did, but I would be cautious of that. Also, if the picture of the puppies are screenshotted, and you can always tell what a screenshotted picture looks like, then I would be very cautious about that. Because there are lots of people out there stealing these pictures. These scammers are going to all the same places that you're going looking for one and copying the pictures. and then they'll go to a completely different group or whatnot and post those same pictures saying, hey, these are my puppies, send me a bunch of money, you know. Another thing is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask as many questions as you possibly can. Whenever people contact me, hey, I am open to answer any questions you have, and any breeder should be willing to do that, because us personally, we get attached to these puppies. We want to make sure they're going to a good home. I'm going to be asking some questions. So ask as many questions as you want to, because the chances of a scammer answering a bunch of questions are very few. They're like, you know, I'm just going to move on and find somebody else to scam. And also, you can go on to Google and search, and you can go on to different websites and find scammers. You can find multiple things on people that have already been reported as a scammer. So that just goes back to doing lots of research. I'm just trying to help you guys out. You know, if you think about it, you're sending a lot of your hard-earned money to people, and I just want you to be very, very careful, because it can be a lot of money. If you like, you could also look for web pages. Now, we personally do not have a website just because we mostly deal with social media. I mean, I know anybody can go in there, pay $149 and get their own website and just start cluttering it with stuff to make it look real, but I'm just trying to tell you, take all these precautions. Look into this stuff and make sure that this investment is real. One thing about it, we have all heard the saying, if it's too good to be true, chances are it's not. Now, if you find a chocolate tri, a black tri, a lilac tri for $1,300, $1,500, you might want to be a little cautious. I'm not saying that you can't get one for $1,500, but there's some things that are really sketchy. And that kind of refers back to our other video about pricing, registration, all that. If you missed that video, it'll be in the card above. If you find the dog that you're looking for on a profile and it's about half the price of any other dogs out there, chances are, unfortunately, it's not true. I would say 99% of the time, it's not real. Or there are some issues with the dog. That's a whole different story. Like I said, that's in the other video that we had done. In what we do, social media is really just the main thing. In our opinion, we say Facebook is the way to go, because you can see everyone's comments, you can see reviews on them, you can see what has been going on, you can follow them. I would say most every breeder's profile on Facebook will more than likely be public. If you like the video, like this content, give us a thumbs up down below. If you're not subscribed, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We welcome all of our new subscribers. I hope we put something out there for you that really helps. You can follow us on all of our social media, being Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are in the description below. This might have been a boring video for some of you, and I apologize, but there are some people that need to hear this. They need to be very careful. I personally wish there's a way I could just hit the delete key on the keypad, all scammers go away, but it's just the way this world is. I mean, unfortunately, like I said, there's just tons of lowlifes out there that won't get up and get a job. So they're out to steal everybody's money. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anybody else can do about it. I just want everyone to protect yourself. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate you watching. Join us Wednesday night for Way Too Cute Wednesday, and we'll see you next week. Y'all have a good day and be safe. Be careful out there. I guess that's it.